Welcome back to GSTEF TV, your number one home for the hottest, loudest, most controversial celebrity updates that keep the internet on fire every single second. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now because what I'm about to drop today is one gist that has already scattered social media, divided fanbases, and pushed the Maurice, Sam and Sonia Uche ship back into full motion. Trust me, you don't want to miss anything. Now let's dive into this drama because what happened last night has everybody screaming that something is definitely going on behind the scenes. So the story began at a star-studded industry event held in Lagos, popularly known for attracting some of Nollywood's biggest names and influencers. It was supposed to be a calm, glamorous evening filled with red carpet poses, laughter, cocktails, music, and the usual networking. Everything was going smoothly until the moment that changed the entire mood of the venue. Fans who were already on the lookout for their faves noticed Maurice Sam arrive earlier in the evening. He stepped in with that calm swag he is known for, greeting people, shaking hands, taking pictures, and smiling like someone who had no plans of leaving anytime soon. In fact, according to some witnesses, Maurice looked relaxed, chatting with producers and fellow actors. But that peace didn't last long. A few minutes later, the entrance of the hall suddenly transformed into a hotspot of camera flashes, loud cheers, and whispers as Sonia Uche walked in, looking calm, poised, and unintentionally dramatic. If there's one thing fans know, it's that Sonia's presence always commands attention. But yesterday night, the attention wasn't just about her beauty or her outfit. It was about what would happen when she and Maurice were finally in the same space. Fans have been watching their every move for months, analyzing smiles, glances, video clips, and even outfits. So this moment was exactly what people had been waiting for. And then it happened. The exact second Sonia Uche stepped into the venue, those close to the entrance said they saw Maurice Sam freeze, just for a moment. Some say he looked surprised. Others say his eyes widened a little like he wasn't expecting her. And a few insist he smiled softly before turning around. Whatever expression it was, it lasted less than 2 seconds, but that 2 seconds alone was enough for fans to go wild online. But the real chaos came immediately after. Because without warning, Maurice Sam gently excused himself from the group he was standing with, adjusted his jacket, and walked toward the exit. People thought maybe he was taking a quick call, maybe going to the restroom, or perhaps stepping outside for fresh air. But he didn't return. Not even after 10 minutes. Not after 20. Not after 30. According to eyewitnesses, Maurice left the building entirely. Now here is where it gets crazier. Barely 5 minutes after Maurice stepped out, Sonia Uche was seen also leaving the event. Not slowly. Not casually. She walked out almost with purpose, trying not to cause attention but still looking aware that people were watching. And as expected, fans outside didn't miss anything. The moment they saw her appear, the speculation started. Is she leaving because Maurice left? Did they plan it? What's happening? And before long, rumors began spreading like wildfire that both of them left the event together. Some fans even swear they saw them entering the same car. Others claim the car Sonia entered drove in the same direction Maurice's had gone. And some insist the two slipped out to avoid cameras capturing them together. In fact, one bold fan on X posted that Sonia and Maurice were seen walking side by side behind one of the tents before leaving through a more private exit. Now whether that is true or not, nobody can confirm yet. But what is certain is that the internet exploded. Fan reactions were immediate and intense, flooding every platform from Facebook to TikTok. Some were screaming with excitement, some in total shock, some still suspicious, and others simply analyzing the entire event as if they were professional detectives. One excited fan wrote that Maurice's reaction looked exactly like someone who didn't want his special person to enter a room he wasn't ready to share with her publicly. Another posted that the way he left the event instantly was too suspicious to ignore. And someone even created a meme showing Maurice running with the caption, "When B arrives and you know both of you planned something low-key." People are convinced that the reason Maurice left was not random, and Sonia leaving shortly after only added fuel to the fire. Others believe it's possible that the two are now avoiding public attention because the relationship rumors have been getting louder in recent months. According to this group of fans, Sonia and Maurice might be trying to protect whatever is going on between them by avoiding being seen together at public events, even if it means living separately or together in secret. One fan wrote that their behavior last night was exactly how celebrities act when they're dating quietly. Then there were fans who didn't hold back at all. They said Maurice's reaction proved he wasn't just surprised, he was acting like a man avoiding attention, a man trying to protect someone, a man who probably realized Sonia entering meant things could become dramatic if cameras caught both of them. And of course, some fans equally said Sonia leaving shortly after could mean they had planned something together before the event even started. But not everyone was convinced. Some fans argued that all of this could be a complete coincidence. They said Maurice could have been stepping out for business, a call, an emergency, or simply didn't want to stay long. They also argued that Sonia might have finished her appearance duties and decided to leave. These fans insisted that people are reading too much meaning into what might be a harmless coincidence. But the majority of fans refused to buy that explanation. They kept pointing out that Maurice and Sonia have been involved in back-to-back rumors for months now, and every time, something happens that makes the speculation even stronger. People mentioned their on-screen chemistry, their shared smiles, their coincidental outfits, the romantic tension in behind-the-scenes clips, and now this sudden dual exit from the same event. One fan wrote passionately that this was the final confirmation they needed. Another fan said that if Maurice left because Sonia arrived, then love is already doing wonders. Someone joked that if this is not a relationship, then it's definitely training for one. And of course, some fans joked that the two are now moving like government officials planning a secret mission. But here is where things get even more interesting. People started digging into older videos and posts to find signs, any signs, that this exit situation had happened before. Someone posted a throwback clip of Maurice disappearing during a filming break where Sonia happened to be nearby. Another shared a moment from a live session where Maurice ended the video immediately after someone mentioned Sonia. These clips were reshared and reshared until they started trending again. Meanwhile, some Maurice fans argued that he is a gentleman who respects privacy, and if he and Sonia have something going on, he would naturally avoid public pressure. Sonia's fans also insisted that she has always been private and would never entertain drama around her personal life. These fans say that if anything is happening, it's nobody's business until the two decide to talk about it. But the public doesn't care. The gist is too hot to ignore. There were even fans claiming that the reason Maurice left immediately was because he didn't want to show too much emotion publicly. Others said he probably planned to meet Sonia outside because they didn't want cameras catching them in an intimate angle. Some fans also believe the two are extremely close, whether romantically or not, and that the entire exit fiasco was simply a sign of their bond. A few bold observers also pointed out the possibility that both of them arrived late and planned to meet elsewhere away from cameras. They said the industry is full of secrets and coded movements, and this is just one of them. Regardless of the truth, one thing is clear, the fans are fully invested. People are refreshing timelines, searching hashtags, and waiting for any new clip, photo, or insider report. Even some bloggers claimed insiders confirmed Maurice and Sonia indeed left the venue within minutes of each other. This was enough to keep the fire burning all night. Some fans insisted this was the moment that sealed the rumor. Others said they needed more proof. And some are begging the two actors to just come online and confirm the relationship. But everyone agrees on one thing, something unusual definitely happened at that event last night. And as always, GistTV is here to bring you the hottest version of the gist, and trust me, the internet is not ready to let this one go. Whether it was coincidence, secret romance, or strategic avoidance, the story has taken over the whole entertainment space. So, to all my lovers of premium Nollywood gist, make sure you subscribe to GistTV so you never miss updates like this. I'll continue to bring you exclusive details, reactions, and every new twist in the ongoing Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche drama. Stay tuned, stay connected, and keep your notifications on because this story is far from over.